Good morning, mountain bikers. I'm Chris Wessels and you're watching MTB Trail Review. Today, I'm bringing you guys out to Lake Miramar. Lake Miramar is known for the paved path around the lake. It's a great loop for anybody who's not on a mountain bike, or if you have little kids, if you just want to get a fit loop in. But there's also Singletrack out here, and I'm exploring it right now. So I'm not going to do the paved path, but I am going to take you through all the Singletrack that I can find. This is my first time exploring Singletrack, so we're going to get lost along the way, but that's how we explore, and that's how we find cool stuff, right? Here we go. Enjoy the ride. Is that a trail right there? It is. Goodbye. Okay, so I'm out of Lake Murray. Or sorry, not Murray. I'm out of Lake Miramar. I always say Lake Murray. This is Lake Miramar. And this is going to be a mostly beginner ride. But there's a lot of Singletrack around the lake that I have not checked out. Usually I just come out with my wife and son. And she skates. She's up there skating right now. And then my son rides with us too. There's a couple little trails, drop-ins around here you can do that are much more advanced. So if you're an advanced rider riding with somebody who's newer, you can still have a lot of fun out here. But I've never just done the dirt path, so that's what I'm doing today. I know there's some other Singletrack that kind of kicks in and out of the lake. And we're going to explore it. So, just like any of the other more popular destinations, be prepared to see people, especially up on the paved path. Down here I haven't seen too many yet. Ooh, squeaky brakes. Okay, so far this is very beginner friendly. Great introduction to trail riding. Nothing crazy, relatively flat. Not quite double track, kind of like wider single track. And then it has moments where it gets narrow. Ooh, that's narrow. You can see my wife up there. I'm trying to keep up with her. I keep having to stop for people. I wonder if she's racing me too. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to kick back up onto the main trail. I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what the Singletrack around the lake looks like. I'm wondering if there's more Singletrack up in the hills on the outer side of the lake. I feel like I've seen some trailheads around here in the past. So there's the trail I was on that I just kicked up off of. It looks like it's a single track that just continues at the base of the lake. Now what I'm looking for, I think there's some trails up here. And I want to see. Let's see.
I don't know.
Okay, here's a trailhead. There goes my wife. Let's see where this goes. I think this is the one I've always been the most curious about. So, once again, never in this, don't know where it goes, don't know what to expect. Looks like it might be a little loop just through this canyon. And up onto this hill, maybe. Let's see. Now, quick disclaimer. I have no idea if what I'm riding is sanctioned. There's nothing that says it's not. It's always a good start. Let's see. Let's see where it goes. I'm wondering if it's just going to drop us back down to the lake. Whew, got a little branch there. It looks like it's going to take us through the canyon. So if you leave the lake for the single track, you're also leaving the beginner friendly trails. This has become much more intermediate. The trail itself is not particularly hard, but it does go up and down a lot, and it's got some pretty big loose rocks on it, so just a heads up. But we're not like hauling butt downhill or anything. It's not super steep. Cactus. Whew. It's pretty fun though. Oh, I see. We're gonna connect right back to the lake. So it looks like I could have hit this trailhead earlier. Yes, I could have. Okay. So yeah, when I was down there earlier, so I missed that trailhead. It does connect right back to the lake. So we're gonna kick back into this. I'm gonna climb it. I'll turn the camera back on when I get to stuff that we haven't done yet. So back into that same single track. I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, kind of back to where I originally climbed up. And you can see another single track over there. So I think we're gonna go look at that. If it connects. Find out in a minute. Climbed this earlier. Whoops. Okay, so this is where we came in. Now I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna see what's up here. I'm gonna take that option when I come back down. I wonder if this just climbs up to the road, which is what it looks like it does. I'll do the climb and then I'll bring you back. I'm about to do this descent that I just climbed up, and instead of kicking out back onto the lake, I'm gonna take a right at the bottom, and it looks like it's gonna take us into that climb. Who knows where that goes? Let's find out though. Also, this is definitely not beginner friendly right here. This is pretty steep and very, very loose and off camber. Just in case you were wondering if you're a beginning rider, if you should take this trail, the answer is no, you should not. I would call this, intermediate, borderline advanced, depending on how comfortable you are riding steep and technical stuff. Okay, so if we would have gone straight, that would have taken us back onto the lake. We took a right. I've got a nasty climb ahead of me. Ugh. I'll bring you back once I get to the top. Okay, finish that climb. I just passed what looked like might be a little connector trail. Oh, that climb was hard, sorry. I'm not gonna do it. Doesn't look like it gets much use. And it's peak rattlesnake season, so stay off those right now. Man, that was a beast of a climb. Steep and loose and techy. Let's see what we get for it. Oh, a little figure eight. Why not? We're here. Okay. I'm hoping that since I did that nasty climb, that means I get a fun downhill somewhere. Oh, I think this is my downhill. Whoa. Just lost the back end for a second. Going into that turn. Ooh, this stuff is loose. Oh, climbing again. Not in the right gear. I wonder, this looks like it's gonna take me back around the paved area. Maybe I should just go see what's down there real quick and then come back to this. Let's see. Ugh. Lots of cactus out here, by the way. Okay, that doesn't look like a trail. Let's see where this goes. And then maybe I'll go back up. This is definitely the main trail right here. I have a downhill option. It'll take me back down to the lake, it looks like. I think that's probably my other trail that I was just on a second ago. Let's see where this goes. Man, this stuff is chunky. Okay, quick pause. Okay, I've got a trail this way. It looks like it just goes up to a fire road and exits. This trail takes me right back onto the lake. I know there's a little single track that goes along the lake that's kind of cool. This goes up to where I don't know. So let's go see where this goes. Okay. I think I'm done climbing. Not really sure. We're mostly done with that climb. And this little trail I just skipped just wraps around. Let's see. Yeah, so this trail goes up and around. I just talked to a gentleman that said it's very rocky and steep, which based on the other trails I've ridden, makes sense. So let's go check it out. I'll climb it and come back. All right, I just made that climb. Whew. All these climbs are really punchy, steep and loose, but they're all makeable. So right down here is the lake. There's a fun single track that tracks right along the road that I usually ride when I'm out here with my wife and kid. So if I do a second lap, I'll go do it. I might even just turn around and go back so you guys can see it. But this is the top of the single track. If you're a more advanced rider, this is probably going to be your better option. I shouldn't say better. Your option that's going to lead to more fun. Okay, that drops into the lake. Looks like there's a little something up there, but it might have been a wash more than a trail. Oh, that was cool. Oh, you know what? This is the single track I was talking about. Right here. Ignore my other ramblings about a single track along the lake. This is the one. Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know. There might be one over there. Or it might even be further down. Oh yeah, that's it over there. That's fun. Back up we go. Nope. Ugh. There's a trail that goes straight up. It goes straight up. So I don't think I want to go up it. I'm gonna ride this. Pretty narrow off-camber single track going along the lake. But aside from being off camber, nothing too crazy. Guys, it looks like there might be a dirt option for the entire lake, which surprised me. Thought I was gonna be spending a lot more time on the road. Asked my wife if she wanted to come so we could hang out together. I've barely even seen her. That's okay, she's probably having more fun skating without me. Oh. You know what? I think I need to go that way. You know, we can see where this goes, but I think to get back around the lake, I needed to go through that fence. All right, so we got a dirt option almost the entire way around the lake. That's pretty cool. I imagine you can loop this section with the other trail I was talking about earlier. And that'd probably be pretty fun. Excuse me. This is that other single track I was talking about that goes along the lake. So there's a lower option too if you want it. I'll backtrack a little bit and I'll ride that section. I'll bring you right back. So earlier, I dropped out over here, came around this corner, and not yet. And I went up this thing. That's a stupid climb. The trail was okay. If you go right past that, you'll find another single track entrance right here. Whoop. Wrong gear. And this is the single track that goes along the lake if you want to stay lower. The other option is probably a little faster. I don't mean like time-wise, just speed-wise. This one's a little bit more technical. It's definitely off camber. All right, and now we're gonna be on the road for a minute and go across the dam. Now put us back in the parking lot. So I hope you enjoyed this look at Lake Miramar. It's got some variety, you know, a good mix of easy to intermediate to some advanced sections if you're looking for those. So I'd say any rider can come out here and have some fun. As always, thanks for taking trails with me today. Check out my Strava for more information. And if you want to see more trails in the San Diego area, go ahead and subscribe. See you next time.